Hey, what is up, guys? This is FNH here, and today I wanted to show you one way to earn passive income. All right, so I don't know if you guys have heard of the website called Turo, Turo, right? It's basically Airbnb but for your car. All right, and what I mean by that is if you have a car that you really don't use that often, so let's say you only need your car on the weekends, right? You can actually have it listed where that people can use it or rent it out during the week. Okay, so let's say for example I have a Honda Accord, right? And I really during the week I'm at work, so I don't really use it. It's just in my garage or outside parked somewhere, right? So I can actually have it so that during the week when I'm not using it, you can set your own dates. So during the weekdays I'm not really using it, so people can basically rent it out, right? And then on weekends I have it myself. All right, and what I mean by that is I'll just show you an example. All right, so let's say LA. I'm gonna travel to LA on let's say from the 20th. I want a car, right? I will need it. My flight lands around, let's say, in the afternoon at 8. Okay, and I'm going to need the car until, let's say, the 26th. So I'll include the weekends, right? 26th, my flight leaves at, let's just say 9:30 a.m. All right, so let's search, right? And it'll basically show me what cars are available for me to rent out. All right, so here they are. So you can see over here Toyota Yaris 2013, $39 a day, $25 a day. So this is a really good way to find cars a lot cheaper than you would from a actual car dealership or a car rental place, right? Because the car rental place, you'll very much not likely find a car for $39 a day in LA. All right, so you can see they even have more expensive cars, $250, $145, right? And you can choose if you do like to travel, and if you do have a nice car, right? Obviously you can list it up and then obviously ask for a higher amount. All right, so that's just basically if you don't really have a lot of car, assuming that's why you're looking for passive income. You guys can just set this up, and then you can also make up all the rules and stuff for this. So let's say for example, let's click this car and see what basically he wants, okay, or what he'll provide. All right, so we have Chris over here, right? And you can see it includes 1,200 miles, which is more than enough for pretty much anyone, I believe, unless you're going on a cross-country trip. But 1,200 miles should be good enough, right? And you can see here it's available for pickup at downtown LA. So you can set this. You can make it so the person will come to you, or you can make it so that you'll meet them at the airport whenever their flight lands, right? You can have all that. Obviously, if you do that, they'll most likely book yours. Depending on how accommodating you are, more people would likely select that car. But yeah, you definitely always want to check the reviews also and how many trips they have, right? So you don't want to get someone that has bad reviews, because this is kind of like Airbnb, so it's like random people just putting up cars, so you don't want to risk it, right? And when you're listing it, you want to make your listing as detailed as possible. You want to list everything, make sure nothing is missing. And also, aside from that, it does come with insurance. Okay, so it always has the Liberty Mutual insurance. You can check more details on that, on what is and what isn't covered, right? So there is insurance involved. So if the person scratches or crashes your car, there's some sort of insurance for you to, I guess, take care of some of the expenses. But that being said, I'll just show you an example over here, past trips. So this one I got from someone, when I went to Alaska Anchorage, right? And you can see the total cost was $350 for basically 18 to 22. All right, so you can see that's like 4 days, right? So yeah, it's basically, so the way it worked was he actually lived really close to the airport. So when I landed, he was there within 5 minutes. I just texted him. The app has a chat system. You can just chat, and then I texted him letting him know that I landed, and he was there within 5 minutes. So yeah, in my opinion, this is really good. I personally don't have a car to list up, but I do see that a lot of people have made a lot of good and decent money off of this, especially depending on the car. So like over here, I paid $350 for this car for 4 days, and that may seem like a lot, but it depending on if I actually got it from an actual car rental place, there was no place cheaper than $550. So for me as a person who used this, it's a great discount, right? And for him, whoever's car this was, they made a pretty good amount from this. You can definitely make a lot of money, especially his car, he had a Toyota Impala, to 2012, so it wasn't anything crazy either, but obviously depending on where you live, it will matter. But yeah, aside from that, let me know what you guys' thoughts are. If you guys have tried this, do you guys have you guys made any money with this or not? Has it been saturated because there's too many cars out there? Let me know what you guys' thoughts are. If you guys have any questions or comments, please leave them down in the description below. Other than that, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell, and FNH out.